That seems like a serious challenge today, expanding the scope of the possible. People aren't extremely open to the entire scope of possibilities when talking about contentious issues.
Yeah,
I wonder
it's a
how you
real.
view that.
It's a good way of framing it, and I think we have a crisis of imagination. To be honest, I think we really struggle to see beyond life as we know it. So, the world of individuals and jobs and households and governments, and then the kind of social fabric of that, of parks and mountains and all the things that we take as just being the way the world is, they're also constraints on our imagination for how it could be. So, the 9 to 5 job, for instance, is it's entirely artificial construct. It's become something normal, but in and of itself, there's nothing about it that's normal. And the nuclear family, or um, many of these things that we take for granted as axioms of the world, are not necessarily serving us well. There's an open question about how we should live together. What's the optimal size of a community? Do cities make sense anymore? When you have the internet, why do you need the city exactly? I mean, I ask that provocatively, but if the purpose of the city is to bring people together in one place, I'm not saying there aren't other good reasons for that, atmospherically and efficiently, and all sorts of reasons why you would do that. But the digital world being quite what it is, it's not obvious we have to live and work in the you have to work in the city and live in the suburbs and endure that commute. Millions of people do. Like, that way of life might just be ridiculously stupid. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's the kind of thing we have to question. But it's difficult to question it because we live through it and we can't even see it somehow. We're like fish in water that can't
Hmm.
see what we're caught up in.